I'm going to 5. Now I'm going to hit enter. Now, it's blanking right here. It's waiting, it's funny everyone, it's waiting for you to enter a number where you want to hit the equation. At what value did we want the equation of tangent line to occur? What x value? At x equal to 4, right? So see how nothing's happening? It's just blanking? It's waiting for you. So just hit 4, watch. 4! Nothing happened, so I gotta hit what? Enter. Now did we do it right?
Magic.
There it is, Chloe. Can you see it? Look. It wrote 4x, it's a program, so someone always puts a plus here. 4x plus negative 14. 4x plus negative 14.
So how did you
That
say
cool?
yes to the tangent? Did you say yes?
So again, let me do this back. So first thing was, let me clear this out. Let me clear this out. What was the equation of function? X squared minus 4x plus 2, right?
Yes.
And I made the graph, I just want to see the graph. There it is. So I got that first. Now I want to get the tangent. I go to draw. And you go, where is it? Second program. You see a button called program? Second program. And look for number 5. It should say draw. And there it is. And I'm like, okay, I'll draw this. But where do you want to draw it? It's waiting. 4. And I'll hit 4 and I'll do it. Now, hey, let me pick another number. Pick another number. Come on.
8.
8. All right. Well, 8 it might not show because it's going to go off the screen. But let's see if 8 works. Is 8 on the screen here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should work.
10 by 10.
Yeah, it's a 10 by 10 winner. It's going to work. If we used 11, it wouldn't work. So keep that in mind. If we did, what about x equal 11? It's off the screen. There's it. 12x minus 62. And I want to see the line. It's kind of dotted.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because I got the dot mode still. Remember that? Let me get back to connected. Graph. Oh, I got to draw it again? That's messed up. Draw number 5. I'm going to do it at x equal to what?
8.
8. Kind of slanted. Isn't that cool? So everyone, remember that. I mean, seriously, it's there for support because we really want students. There's a misconception when you go, find the equation at the tangent line, and students go, okay, here it is. And you go, no, that's the slope of the tangent line. That's the m. This is the equation. You got to put the m in there, right? Hey, so I promise you before you leave, we would do what? Do shortcuts. So how many times you're going to have to do it this way on my test? Once. And after that, all the way up until the final exam, do you ever have to do it the long way again? No. Right? But before you leave, can we just get a sense of how easy it is to find derivatives by derivative rules? So you're not like dropping my class today because you just saw this and you're like, are we going to do this all year? So let's do it. Ready?
Well, we only had to do it once.
Right? That's it. You show it once, you go, hey, here it is. It shows me that Joe and everyone knows the definition of the derivative, and they could do it the long way if they had to. If you had to tutor someone and explain it to them, you could. But after that, you can always use the what? Shortcut. Sound good? All right. So that means we're wiping this whole thing out, aren't we? All right, here. Get out, 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 get out. Find the instantaneous, what was it?
Velocity.
All right, get this average velocity anyway. And this doesn't work with averages. So, Joe, you brought it up. You go, man, just do that 4.01 thing. And that was brilliant, but I think you're going to like this even better. This is introduced in section, everyone, 3.1. Okay? But it doesn't hurt if you just show people now. You know why? Number 1, can't you use this to check your work? I mean, could you imagine doing all that work? You made one simple error, like you didn't FOIL the t plus h squared. There goes your answer. So here it is. I want you to take this. Let's first write down instantaneous velocity is equal to what? S prime of t. Hey, does that mean we can call S prime of t vt? V of t? V for velocity, does that work? What do you think V prime of t is? Acceleration. You all agree? Everyone agree the derivative of position with respect to time is velocity. What's the change of velocity in time? Like you're changing the velocity in your car, you're pushing the what? Accelerating. Accelerate. So that'd be, but that's V of t. All right, start with the power here. What's the power? 2. Put it in front. And I want you to decrease this power here by 1. It was a 2. I want you to subtract 1 from it. What's 2 minus 1? 1. Okay. Do you have to write the 1 now? No. So this is the actual, this is called the power rule. All right. Minus, I need you to do it again. Leave that 4 in front. What's that power right there? 1. A 1. And need you to do it again. Multiply the 1 to the 4 in front. What's 1 times 4? 4. Now I need you to decrease this power by what?
1.
1. What's 1 minus 1? 0. By the way, what is t to a 0 power?
1.
Oh, so that goes away. Now, this last thing, everyone, I don't really want you to think about doing this whole rule because we know that derivative means slope. Does anybody know what the slope of any constant is? Look at my hand. What's the slope of any line with a constant?
0.
So what happened to that 2?
0.
Did we get it? Did we get the same answer? Wasn't it a little bit less work? I mean, come on now. So you follow me? Use that to your advantage to check your work, right? Let me read it. How many times you got to do it that long way? Once. You have to do it again on the final. No. Just once. It shows me, at least for me, like you have this, I have a student who's been assessed on this, they appreciate, they know where it came from. It's always good to know the origin of things. You know? So you know where it came from, but then it took a lot of work to kind of get these little rules down. Joe, you okay with the whole rule?
So you take the exponent and put it in front of the t.
And then what do you do with the power afterwards? You always decrease it by how much?
1.
By 1. So let's see how good you are. Ready? Make something even higher. Go higher than t. Come on, go higher.
4.
All right, t to the 4th. Now give me a t cubed. What's the coefficient?
5.
All right, keep going. Joe, what's next? Minus, give us a number.
6.
T squared. Other coefficient?
1.
Okay, 1. T to the 1st. And what's the constant at the end?
700,000.
700. Everyone, I want you to find as prime of t. The instantaneous velocity.
14.
I want you to find the derivative. Now, could you imagine how long it would take the other way? Hey, that would take a while. You gotta admit, right?
If you
That would take forever.
if you gave me some like chocolate chip cookies and some
I'm gonna give you a notebook. There you go. Right? How long would it take? But this should take us seconds. Start here, Joe. What is it? 4 where?
14.
T to the 3rd. Good.
15 t squared.
3 times 5 is 15. Notice she multiplied it. And then you decrease the power by one integer, 2, minus 12t. Plus, yeah, this is the one that's tricky. Everyone okay with this?
1.
You put a 1, you multiply a 1, you get a 1, but what's t to a 0? So that's why that just became a plus 1. That sometimes takes students a while to get used to. So that's plus 1, and what's the derivative constant? Now, Aaron, can you find the instantaneous velocity at t equal to 1 second? Can you find its velocity at t equal to 1 second?
4 minus 15 minus 12 plus 1.
4 plus 15 minus 12 plus 1 plus 0 is, how fast is that particle going? 8 meters per second. So it's still meters per second, right? Do you follow me? So please feel free to use this as a check, right? You know what I mean? Or just do it this way and then just scrabble on your test. When you write F, go, lim, t goes to 0, and just go, you know, like right where I can't even read it. And then just go, 8. You know what I mean? That's kind of writing like he won't be able to read my writing. True. Good job, everyone. Hey, if you really want to practice that definition, the other ones, I'll tell you what, this can get a little nasty with like natural logs, trig functions. Trig functions, you got to know your trig identities to make this thing get what? Simplified. You follow me? But yeah, it's like I teach Calc 3 and we always do it the short way, so I wouldn't kill you with that stuff. Have a great day. Hey, where are we meeting tomorrow? Forestano? Right? Dick, you'll give me that power rule thing? We can use it to check, right?